Hi everyone, and welcome to today's edition of your Edmonton Electrician, where we bring customer service back to the trades. In today's edition of your Edmonton Electrician, we're going to be talking about data outlets, the differences between Cat 5, Cat 6, coax, HDMI, etc. As always, here at Hauer Power Electrical Services, we are happy to answer our customers' questions. If you have an electrical concern or electrical topic, we want to hear about it. As a professional electrician here in Edmonton, our goal is to provide you customer service through power. So data outlets, let's get into it. Differences, Cat 5, Cat 6, coax, HDMI. What do you need data for? What's your application? Do you need it for your computers? Do you need it for maybe a gaming station? Whatever you need. Hardwired internet is always faster than wireless internet. That's commonly known. Now, when should you increase your data outlets? When should you increase how much data you need to consume? Well, we'll get into that. What's the difference between Cat 5, Cat 6, Cat 5e, Cat 6e? What is coaxial cable? What is coax cable? What does it do? Why do I want it? Where do I want these different types of cables? In my home, in my business? As your commercial electrician, as your residential electrician? We'll get into that and we'll tell you all about it. Can I install them myself? That's what you might be asking. Can I install these data outlets myself? Well, as your quality electrical contractor, we've seen lots of DIY work, lots of do-it-yourself electrical work, and it's never really 100% what we want to see in terms of quality, in terms of installation, in terms of fire safety, etc. We don't want to get into that so much because we don't want to scare you, but should you do it yourself? In a simple answer, no. Doesn't matter if it's data, doesn't matter if it's power. The fact that data doesn't really carry a serious voltage enough to harm you shouldn't really be the deciding factor in if you should install it or not. You can affect other aspects of an electrical circuit when you cut holes in walls, when you do things like this, when you fish new cables, and we'll get into that. Now, how can I expand my data system? Do I need to permit to run additional data lines? Can I get a shock, an electrical shock from data lines? After all this, we'll tell you all about us and what we do here in Edmonton as your local quality Edmonton electrician. But let's dive in. So what do I need data for? You might need it for computers. Maybe you have an office space, a business space. Maybe you have a commercial situation where you have an office expansion and you need more data outlets in order to provide your clients, customers, your employees with more data for your computers. And we're happy to run those cables, install those patch panels, install the ends, terminate, crimp, all the stuff that you don't want to do or you don't know how to do. We're happy to provide a quality service for that. Give us a call or send us an email at info@hauerpower.ca. Obviously, you've seen our website, hauerpower.ca. Great website. We needed data to boot up that website. Guess who we called? Us. We're the pros. We did it. So when should you increase your data outlets? In your home, maybe you have new tenants coming in and they say, hey, I game a lot. All I do is work up north out of town and play video games when I'm in town. Well, they're going to really appreciate it if you can run a hardwired data line from your patch panel, from your data panel, from your router or your modem over to their bedroom or maybe their office, maybe their living room, wherever they're setting up their gaming system. They're going to want that hardwired because when you have TELUS fiber optic and you have the best Shaw can offer for megabytes per second, you want to optimize that because Wi-Fi speed just won't cut it for today's data demands. For today's data demands, you need a hardwired Ethernet connection, whether it's Cat 6 or whether it's something else. You want it right to the source. So what's the difference in Cat 5 and Cat 6? Bandwidth. That's it. You can get all sorts of category cables. Cat 6 is all that we install. We will not install Cat 5 for you because that is yesterday's demand. Today, you need Cat 6, Cat 6e, whatever you want to call it. And for that, I brought in a product here from our shop. So, category 6e, this is 550 megahertz, CMR blue Cat 6 cable. You can see right here, This is the quality cable. It's rigid enough, it's not floppy. What it has in here is it's got a crossed X. You might not be able to see it. I'll have to strip it and send it in a picture, attach it to the video here. It'll have a cross X in it, a plastic neopolyene cross X, and that'll divide the four. Now what that does is it prevents interference between your four pairs, as well as adds rigidity to the wire. Now it's solid. It's not drooping right here. You can see it wants to go back to where it is. Now, aside from me slapping around this cable, I want to tell you exactly what I'm seeing on this cable here. So wherever you are, you can have a pretty good idea if your Cat 6 cable is up to par, or if it's just some stuff bought at Home Depot. I mean, Home Depot is a fantastic place, but as far as Cat 6, we won't buy from there, just because they don't have what we need. So here you got Hyperline UTP4 6C solid CMR blue. You got your manufacturer number. It's 4-pair. You got UL listed. You want to see that. Your underwriter's laboratory listing. You want to see that. CSA. That's great. That's Canadian Standards Association. You want to see that on your cable. Furthermore, we got 75 degrees Celsius. We know that it's rated for 75 degrees Celsius. That's great. Cat 6E, 550 megahertz, ETL verified. What else we got on here? Then it's got our PO number and a timestamp. Now, timestamp isn't completely relevant in this scenario. However, if we're looking back at when the last time your system was updated, we might want to see that timestamp on your old cables. That way we can give you an idea of what's going on and where to go from there. Furthermore, your local hardware store might carry a quality of cable similar to this. We haven't yet seen it. However, that's not to say it's not there. They might not have just been out of stock. You may be able to find this stuff at your local hardware store, but at the rate that we can get it at with our buying power, even after a company markup, it's still going to be cheaper to our customer in the end. Now, with regards to this data cable, can you install it yourself? Yes, it's pretty simple to install. We train guys every day in how to install it, how to install the ends, how to verify quality cable end connections, whether it's type A, type B terminations, that matters as well. With our toners, with our equipment, it matters if you have the right stuff. Can you install it yourself? Yes. Will it be less expensive to install yourself? You might just break even and compromise quality when you install it yourself. That's the way we feel. If you want to hire us, then that's just great. Makes everyone happy. Make sure that you have quality warranty and services that are up to snuff for you. Now, where do you want to install these different types of cables? As we discussed, Cat 5 cable, Cat 6, Cat 6E data cable, your coaxial cable, your HDMI cable. All of these cables have different applications and have different places where you might want to install them. Right here, this is a home entertainment unit. You'll have coax for your television. You'll have data for all of your other needs. Maybe it's wireless TV. Maybe it's hardwired gaming needs. Your HDMI, you're going to want to connect to your TV. That's going to give you your best rate. And it all has to be rated across the board, whether it's 6K or whether it's just simple wired, hardwired internet. You're going to want it all to be cross-rated and compatible. In this scenario, we'd want all of these different types, Cat 6, coax, and HDMI. In other scenarios, you might just want Cat 6. Maybe you're in a commercial office space looking for a commercial electrician. You're just going to want Cat 6 cable. Maybe you want a TV ran down to a router box or a home system, something like that. You might want just HDMI and Cat 6. Get in touch with us at Hauer Power Electrical. We're happy to provide you with a quality customer service and give you what you need, even if it's just a free in-home estimate. Give us a call today. Now, why should you hire a pro? Well, for starters, we have warranty. If something goes wrong within a year, you give us a call. We're happy to come by, fix it free of charge, as long as that warranty is our labor and that warranty is our material. We are happy to provide you with a free 1-year warranty. That's standard on all of our products and services. Now, how can you expand your data system? There's other ways. Rather than installing new patch panels in your commercial office space, you can have a patch panel that will expand your data horizons, or in a home, you might just have a network switch, they call it, data network switch. You can buy those off of Amazon. You can buy them at your quality electrical suppliers. You might be able to even buy them at your local hardware store. And what that switch is going to do is it's going to act as an electrical power bar for your data setup. So maybe you just have one hardwired connection coming into your office, then you can branch off from there to the other sources. Now, it will slow down your network speed, but if you only have the option to have one hardwired internet source, get in touch with us. We can provide you with more. If you have the only option to have one hardwired internet source, but you have multiple, maybe you have multiple gaming consoles, or your tenant might have multiple gaming consoles, then a network switch might work for you if you're just using one at a time and you still want high speed. Otherwise, you may want to install additional data Cat6 networks to your system. Now, do you need a permit to run additional data lines? Contact your local supply authority. Contact your local inspection authority. They will tell you exactly what you need a permit for. Regarding data, as far as we're concerned, there's no voltage addition to the system. It's no modification to the electrical system. So as long as you're not running power over Ethernet, then you can get away without having a permit. As always, contact us for more solid and concrete information, or contact your local inspection authority regarding permits or permit application procedures for electrical standings. Now, can you get a shock from data lines? No. No, you cannot. We have never once had a shock, no matter how much data is running through a Cat6 line. If you have a telephone line and maybe something is drawing from there, then the possibility is there. But unless you're running power over Ethernet, you should not be able to receive a shock from Cat6 lines. Now, as always, here at Hauer Power Electrical, as your Edmonton electrician, we're happy to take this. Throw it in your walls, terminate it, put the proper ends, warranty it, and give you the internet that you deserve, so you can get those 300 plus megabytes per second of download speed or upload speed right to your device. But give us a call, see what we can do. Regarding shock, power over Ethernet, give us a call about that as well. We won't be held liable for any work that you do, and we won't be held liable for any warranty work otherwise from other contractors' installations. But here at Hauer Power Electrical, we are always happy to give you the top tier customer service. Give us a call today, or visit us at hauerpower.ca, or email us at info@hauerpower.ca. Have a great day, guys. Take care.